herself, Tega Supreme, who was just trying to force me into slave labor, but it's not gonna happen. Thank you very much.
We'll try it together. Good morning,
No.
everybody. Thank God it's Friday. You know I like
Thank
sleep.
God it's
Oh
Friday.
goodness, I love to sleep. But I don't feel really sleepy. There's so much to talk about. First of all, let's talk about Novak Djokovic. He's going to be able to go back to Australia after his
See,
3-year ban.
you know what? I love how all the sites had him with just his hands up, like Hallelujah.
I
I'm
hate
doing it
special
again.
treatment. So because I can't play tennis, I can't get special treatment to go to Australia. Dear Australia, if you give Djokovic a visa, you better give me a visa.
Oh,
Yes, no special treatment to show that you are not discriminating. Ha, Tega, see how I just twisted the
wow. So it
thing.
can
All
be
right,
like that.
you can be like that. And then Rafa Nadal played his last match yesterday. Finally, he won a match at the ATP finals for the season.
That's my guy.
But he won and he's out. So goodbye and God bless.
Tega, why? Why are you like this? Allow him. You know you're staying in the same studio as a Nadal fan. Can you just allow us?
No, we have to mock you a little bit. A lot of things happened, and then I think one of the other big news that happened was for the sports festival, they've told all the referees that if you don't pass the fitness test, you cannot officiate. I don't know how they are going to do that in the next few weeks. But we wait to see how that pans out. But that's just a snippet of what we have for today's show.
Wow, that feels very reactive, retro. I don't even know what the word
I don't know what
is.
it is, but hey.
But it's definitely not proactive. Why now?
Well, exactly, which is why you should join me in my 1 minute plank whenever I say yes.
That's just
so that you'll be fit for all these things.
I'm not refereeing. They're not paying me for that plank. I'm not doing it, people. Say what you want to say. And by the way, you can say what you want to say. Join the live chat up on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos to see what's happening in the studio as Tega tries to do a plank on the break, maybe. We'll force her to do it. You can also send WhatsApp messages in to 0809 440 981. Take things over to Twitter as well. Use the hashtag LockerRoom981 for your take in Tega's Corner. All right, let's talk about what we've got coming up for you. And we'll also have you join us as well. We'll be opening up the phone lines for some of these. So, Ekevwo and 5 others indicted for fraud in the United States. Oh, Nigerians. We dominated every level. Fernandez turns Super Eagles after Lisbon humbling. And Verstappen blames media for making him look bad, slams abuse. I feel like we need to take a moment for silence for... I don't know. Wow. Max, okay. Hammer blow for Senegal as Mane ruled out of World Cup completely. Finally. Ecuador can handle pressure of playing host first, says Mena. And England embracing tough Qatar heat ahead of opener, according to Conor Cody, and Infantino to serve another 4-year term as FIFA president, while Rawls is ready to take on Mbappe and Benzema. And there you have it. That's the rundown of the sports. Get to sending your messages in already. Let's start off with our players, or our athletes rather, who have been indicted by the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Mississippi Eastern Division for committing mail and wire fraud. Do we want to talk about this? So Raymond Ekevwo, the reigning African Games 100-meter champion, and 4 other Nigerian athletes, Anika Meetim, Emmanuel and Ine, Toluwani Adebaki and Mercy Abir.
Yes, so one Zimbabwean somewhere around the corner, but basically African connection. And I've been hating this African connection with fraud in recent time. But here is what it is. So apparently, these athletes have been, according to these allegations, is that they were using their accounts to transfer funds that were gotten from fraud, from email and wire fraud. I cannot.
Nigerian athletes or Nigerian princes?
I don't even know where to. I don't even know where to start. So they didn't commit they still committed fraud.
They still
they didn't. Okay, the fraud was committed and then given to them, and then they now committed the fraud according to the allegations. So we're waiting for this to pan out, but this is a horrible. You can rest assured that this is the end of them in the US. They're coming back home. I don't know how their redemption is going to look like, if there's going to be any redemption at all. But it's a terrible one for the athletes, and really sad. I don't even know what to say. Ekevwo just had a good season this year, breaking that African record that was said by Fasuba for many years. So it looked like he was on the up and up, only for this news to come in now with wire fraud. This is a completely different level of fraudulence. So yes, all five of them at many points in time allowed their accounts to be used to transfer funds that were gotten from email and wire fraud to the tune of more than $10,000. Yeah.
I don't even know what to
I don't know.
say.
You know, what do you say? How do you analyze this?
Yeah.
What do you say is the problem? I don't know what to say, because if they were in the system, you say, okay, maybe they're struggling too hard, maybe they're out of the system. Like you're in the US, you have access to best training material, so you should just be focusing on your training, to best training facilities, to improving your career. So they're out. How do you analyze this?
I think you just did. They're out. We're done. And now we gotta move on, because boy, there was a humiliation and a humbling in a sold-out Estadio Jose Alvalade stadium in Lisbon yesterday evening. Portugal ran out 4-0 winners in their final warm-up match before jetting out for the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. What I love about this is that they finished beating us, and then they were like, "See you guys at the World Cup." Oh no, you won't.
Exactly. So I was trying to analyze this news, but I think it's better if we hear from Nigerians. At this point in time, we've sacked coach, we've hired coach, we've changed NFF president, but the result is still the same. Some people say they should disband the team. I say they should auction them.
Oh my God.
Auction them to another country. What is your take on the Super Eagles based on yesterday's performance, where they lost by 4-0 against Portugal? We'll be taking your messages now. The numbers to call are
01448991. Call us up on that number and send your WhatsApp messages into 0809 444 981.
And we're just going to discuss what happened, what you think about the Super Eagles based on their performance last night. You saw the game. Some of you were very upset, like me. At some point, it looked like the Super Eagles were going to come back into it. They got a penalty. Dennis Emmanuel fought the captain, the coach, and even the audience in Nigeria. Took the ball, took the penalty, and missed.
This is why Osimhen didn't want to come here.
We will talk about that. So let's take your calls. First number to call.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Tega. How are you?
We're fine, thank you. Good morning.
What's your name and your location?
This is Ibukun calling from VI.
All right, Ibuku. So our players, our team, we have to call them our team, but what do? Auction them off? Get a new coach? What are we supposed to be doing here?
Oh, no, Tega, you're one of my favorite sports. It's not my favorite sport person. And I don't understand why you are paid by this thing. I didn't even the match. Tega is somebody that they couldn't get their act together to qualify for the World Cup. He's now friendly that they'll be serious about.
Oh my God.
Let's rest, I think. They have played. They have come back. They need to play. That's why they play football. They have done it now. They have gone to play. And for them, if they don't get their act together, they will not. It affects their career as professional footballers. I don't think we have to tell them anything. If we are speaking as Nigerians, our concerns about the NFF, about the coaching and the general administration. But left to them, you don't see anybody begging Messi or begging Konokodi or begging Ronaldo or begging any serious player. So, I mean, I beg you.
All right, you too. Have a great weekend. Let's move on to this next caller. Hello, good morning. What's your name and your location?
Good morning, Sope Martins and Tega. My name is Adeola.
All right, Adela. Oh, okay, Adela, you're calling us from Track and Fic. I just heard the horn. Go ahead, share your thoughts.
Okay, yeah, for me, I think the patriotism has not been there for a while. Maybe it's the problem of the larger Nigeria, if you ask me. Because I saw Jordan and Spain, and you needed to see the passion and the patriotism. You can even touch it. Saying yesterday, but maybe the larger Nigerian problem is affecting them, honestly. That's the way I look at it. Because auction them, sell them off, disband them, whatever it is, may not change anything immediate, But that's the way I look at it anyway.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Adela. All right, let's keep taking those calls on 0144898981. Before we take our next call, let me read this message from Zikolo, who says, it's sad what happened yesterday. The Super Eagles didn't show any sign of responsibility. They were even rushing and fighting to get shirts of the Portuguese. Thank God we're not going to the World Cup. Do you agree? Who do we have on the line? Hello, good morning. Good morning. What's your name and your location? Mohammed from Lagos. Mohammed from Lagos, hit us with your thoughts.
The match was okay. The thing about it is that the Portuguese national team has been there for a very long time. You have someone like Pepe that is getting close to 40, playing. How many World Cups has he played? And you have a team, you have a coach that has been there for, I think, maybe close to 20 years. So that's one of the things that Senegal has even adopted, and some other African countries, I know especially Senegal, they've kept their local-based their local-based coach for a very long time. Most of the European countries, most of their coaches have been there for a long time, because that's the only way you can achieve continuity.
So, Mohammed, you're saying this is a coaching problem, not the players' problem.
So it's not a coach because coach.
Ooh. Mohammed, the signal is getting the best of your analysis. We can't quite hear you, but thank you very much. We got the first part of it. All right. Okay. So, let's see if we.
Yeah, we're still taking those calls, but let's take a message first.
Okay, and then we'll take a break after the call. So real quick, Akinte says, I didn't expect the Super Eagles to put up anything better. However, there are some positives, and we just need to continue to build. No need to hurry. Let them take their time. Dennis ruined their chances. Probably if he had scored the penalty, maybe the outcome could have been different. And back to the phone lines for a real quick call. Hello, good morning. What's your name and your location?
Good morning, Tega Onojaife.
Good morning.
Morning, what's your name and your location?
Okay, my name is Lucky.
Okay, go right ahead.
Thank you. Let me make this point. I don't know if this person are thinking that with the kind of political situation we have generally in the country, then sport will be isolated from it. The shenanigans all over the place. Then sport will be immune from the rubbish all over the places. I think people are getting it wrong. It's all have you set on the sport or on the football also. You know my biggest surprise in that business yesterday. Once the maybe just was dragging and this Unga, Jesse with a Pepe, asking who to take Jesse with Pepe. Who does that now? The coach was dragging, you lost 4-0. They are dragging who to take Jesse with the opponent.
All right, Lucky. Okay, Lucky, we gotta go because we got to take a break, but thank you very much for calling us up, all right? There are still more messages and so many more calls coming in, but let's take this break, then we can see what we'll do on the other side. All right, people, stick with us. It's the Locker Room on Smooth Breakfast, and if you're on YouTube, it'll be the Locker Room during the break. So watch out for what Tega does.
Music on Smooth 90.
Tega, you have told us all about planks.
No.
I give you the floor. No. Literally, I give you the floor.
I said you will
do your 1 minute plank. I'm not doing anything with you. What's with that look? There's no need for silence.
I said we are doing plank together. I said I should do it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a plank.
Oh, okay. Well, it's up to you, lady. You're the one who's so concerned about. Have you noticed, by the way? Can I just say, guys, if you didn't notice, Tega has become Tega 2.0, Sporty Tega. The one that might be able to run across the pitch and, still have breath in her lungs.
Not
yet?
Not ever.
Cruz says, Tega, show Sope how to do it. I don't know how to do a plank.
Have you met Sope? Sope runs all around.
Sope doesn't run
VI.
anymore.
What are you saying? Sope runs 5 miles. What's it called? Is it 5 miles or 5 kilometers?
I do not run 5 miles.
Okay, 5 km.
Thank you.
So she does 5 km. I can't even do 1 km. If I want to run from here to there, I still have to pause and walk a little. So, trust me. But I just thought it was cool. So there was this app that said, just try and do as much as possible.
But planks are like a full body workout.
So I'm going to try for 1 minute.
Can you do the plank up and down?
Of course.
Okay.
I will bet you.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Do the
So
plank.
she
Do the
said,
plank.
do this.
Uh-huh.
And then just lift.
Oh.
And then stay for 1 minute. Yeah, just lift. If you sit on me, I will hit you.
I wasn't going to do that.
Hit you.
Nice form. Nice form.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's a shaking form.
Let me
He's
see
very
this.
shaking. I can't do this anymore.
Really? You should be able to do this for like 1 minute now. You should be able to go up. You should be able to go down. And you should be able to do this and then come back up. Ooh, ooh. And you should be able to go away from the break and stop the music and get back on air. Hey, wrong mouse. Let's try this again.
Are we back?
We're supposed to be back. People, lots was happening off air. I don't know what to tell you, but only people on YouTube can talk about this. All right, so back to the Super Eagles. Shall we do that?
Let's take some
We have
messages.
lots of messages.
Let's take some messages and then.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the YouTube messages first. Ibrahim Hassan says, the Eagles were outplayed, outmanned, and outgunned hopelessly. Football is a humbler. Disband, and then he puts in capital letters, disband them, period. They also in capital letters, just kidding. I don't think you were. Metro Central says the Eagles were gunned down by known gunmen. It's bad. Too bad. How can Portugal beat us so badly without Ronaldo? We don't need a foreign coach, as these supposed foreign coaches are just clueless. While El Kader says best break ever. Seeing Shokpa and Tega planking, the year can officially come to an end now. Let's take this call on 0144899181. Please turn your radio off just for the duration of this call, putting you back on air. What is your name and your location? Apparently, nothing.
The calls.
Let's go back to the messages on WhatsApp 0809 440 981. Emeka from Amua says, so Super Eagles travel to Portugal for nothing. Since this coach's appointment, aside the Nations Cup qualifiers, we've played 5 major friendlies and lost all 5. This man is just giving us Potter vibes. Was sacking Gernot Rohr a mistake? Let's just take it back to the phone line and see what you have to say. Hello, good morning. Good morning. What's your name and your location? All right, Paul from Ekevwo, go right ahead. That's for Ghanaians to do, my brother, not for us.
Starting from the coach that has an history of failures, also followed by assistant coach that also has a super history of failure. Then we now pick people that are now tired, that are not, how will I call it? They don't just want to show their best whenever they comes to Nigeria. Look, what I saw yesterday is a failure. It's a team that does not show respect even to their coach or to themselves.
Oh, wow.
There is no even fighting. I watched Zambia and Israel, for goodness sake. I watched Ghana and Switzerland, and I saw the performance. These guys, they showed tenacity and aggressiveness. What did our guys show? Let's just show up after all. You see, this is the kind of mind and mentality. If they take it to the World Cup, it will be a failure, even by Bismarck.
Don't worry, Paul. They're not taking it to the World Cup.
Not there. They are not there. I think what we need right now is to first reassign all these guys and start looking inward.
Paul, we don't have time, but we get you. All right. Thank you so much, Paul. All right. Paul keeps saying super chickens. Real quick, I will get back to the stories now. So let's take a look at this one, because our double Formula One world champion, Max Verstappen, said that he and his family, oh my gosh, let me pick up my world's tiniest violin and start playing it, said that he and his family had suffered online threats and abuse after he ignored team orders in Brazil last weekend and blamed the media for making him look bad, saying it wasn't about the position, it was about something that happened earlier this season.
All right, so I remember the Monaco Grand Prix where he thought because he was the lead driver and he was fighting for championship, Perez was going to let him win. Perez was like, this is a race win, you can't take it from them. And the team was like, yeah, well, it's a race win, we can't take it from him, especially as it's so early in the season and there's still an opportunity for him. This guy held his pettiness in his heart, held onto it very tightly, and then exhibited his pettiness. Now, besides that, Monaco, Perez has been everything a second teammate should be for Verstappen. But Verstappen chose Monaco to hold on to. And now he's saying it is the media that is making him look bad. No, the world can see your pettiness. The world saw you ignore team orders. The world heard your response after you ignored team orders. The world knows why, or they knew why you ignored team orders. Because even from that weekend, they're saying, oh, this goes back to Monaco. Immediately, everybody could trace your pettiness back to... The media didn't do anything. You, all by yourself, have made yourself look bad. Now, the people that went to his family to go and abuse them online, that's unacceptable.
No,
that's unacceptable. But
for him,
made yourself look bad all by yourself. You were the one that climbed up on top of another driver and walked away without even giving a second look.
He's professional.
Yeah, exactly. You're the one that crashed into another driver and said, we are all professionals. We are not babies. We'll get over it. You are the one who was riding on a stolen championship and saying, well, he has 7 and I don't have any, so it will hurt me more. No, you made yourself look bad all by yourself.
All by yourself.
Anyway, we are back in Abu Dhabi this weekend, and the thing that has been making the rounds is Abu Dhabi 2021. Unfortunately, the FIA thought it was going to die by now, but nobody forgets. And to make matters worse, Red Bull now they put up a post yesterday saying turn 5, where Max Verstappen was overtaking Lewis Hamilton. Oh, they came for them. Oh, they came for them. The Red Bull fans, though, without character, were also defending their team. But when it's been proven that there was a human error that was involved in the result, and you are still sticking by it, you're shameless. That's why Shameless was trending. Okay, no, that's not why Shameless was trending.
All right, so let's talk about Sadio Mane
at this World Cup. Yeah, so he's going to. Well, it was expected. I thought this was going to happen, but they said he was going to be able to play after the group stages. Well, now
I'm thinking power of positivity.
But it was Bayern Munich that called. Bayern Munich was like, look. Because notice that it was Bayern Munich that said he's going to be recuperating in Munich. So when you hear that he's going to be recuperating in Munich, it wasn't Senegal that took that decision. It was Bayern Munich. Wow. Bayern Munich probably put a call through to the national team. Look, my guy is injured. If you play him, there will be consequences. I think that's what happened. Because that's it. I think that's what happened, because everything just keeps going. Bayern Munich put out a statement. They said he's undergone a surgery. He's going to be recuperating in Munich. I was like, yeah, it was a Bayern Munich decision.
But before Senegal even came out, right, Bayern Munich has already started making the started the talk of, it's bad.
It's bad.
And then Senegal was like, no, he just
missed a few. Then Bayern Munich was like, no, we're not playing this rough play with you. We've had it before with Ian Robben.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and then Ecuador is supposed to start the very first match against Qatar. Now, there have been rumors going around on social media. Please do not believe any rumors. Until proven, do not spread that news. But there were rumors on social media. Ignore that rumors. Focus on those rumors. Focus on football. I don't know that any team would go to the World Cup and want to sell out their match for any reason. So Ecuador, they're prepared to face the host, and because Qatar is hosting, they are going to pack that stadium. That stadium will be full to the brim. And so the atmosphere, everything will be in favor of Qatar. So Ecuador, just focus on the football on the pitch. In fact, just imagine that you're playing in an empty stadium if you can shut out the noise. But that's what's going to happen. But I still think, of course, Ecuador on any day should have the opportunity to beat Qatar. And for England, they're saying that they're embracing the heat. Conor Cody, in case you didn't know, that doesn't sound embracing at all.
Really?
Because imagine if we're supposed to play a competition in Europe, I say I'm embracing the rain and cold in the same day. It's just not nice. Don't pick on people's weather. Just play your match and go away. Don't talk about the weather. Don't talk about anything. And then again, it can be the media, because he could have talked about many other things, and they'll just focus on because they want to continue this agenda of the World Cup being playing at this time in the Middle East. So they'll pick out anything that is that pertains to the Middle East. So maybe that's not the only thing he said, but of course, that's what they are prioritizing. And then, of course, congratulations to Gianni Infantino. And here's what's upsetting me. I'm just going to put this out there, considering the fact that FIFA Uncovered was revealed if this week. I just want to say that an office like the FIFA, the president of FIFA, shouldn't ever go uncontested. So the fact that Giannis Infantino's name was the only name submitted is upsetting to me. The rest of your FA chairman, I'm going to hold my own FA chairman. I know he just came in newly, so maybe his legs are too shaky. But I'm going to question every single person that is in FIFA. None of you have the ambition. None of you have a better idea than Infantino. Are you people saying that nobody contested? His name is the only name. I'm ashamed of you all. Again, that's why Shameless was trending yesterday.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's just take a look at this message in from Tayo, who says, Tega, when will Pesario win a game, even if it's by mistake? Is he still experimenting, or is it because NFF is already owing him? He shouldn't worry, they will pay after small petition to cast. That's all, folks. And real quick, let's take on our...
Let's take
yeah. Wait, hold on. Haven't I read this one already?
No, we've read that.
Let's end the show.
Happy? No, I'm not happy. There was somebody that said, it was a friendly game.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah, Emma from Lagos says, Tega, it's a friendly game now. Why are we looking for what is not lost? Should we sack the coach or flog the players?
It's a friendly game. What are friendly supposed to do to show where the level that the team is at? What was your hope for the team after you saw their level yesterday?
And Larry from the abroad, Max could have scored the cheapest publicity points ever by allowing Checo through. World champion and also a team player could have ended 2022 much better than 21 just with that action. Alas, Max failed us, his fans, and showed who he truly is. His mom then went on to call Checo a wife cheater, forgetting that Max got with Kelly while she was still with Kvyat, says Larry from the abroad.
It's the way they follow the wives and girlfriends in F1.
Done it all. I like that. Thank you very much. And if you come from VI, well, we do what we can while we're off on the screen and off the air. Okay, this one in from Muhammad just says, just like the European media have an agenda against Qatar, so the British media have an agenda against Max.
I'm not the British media.
I'm not sure.
And we can see his pettiness from here.
Yes.
In Lagos, Nigeria.
Yes.
This is not the UK.
Even just because they're telling you Naira is at 444 or 445 does not mean that that's how you're buying Naira. You can see it.
Exactly. You can see it. Trust me.
Okay, we'll come to the end of the show, man. Gotta go. But make sure you find Tega. She's up on social media, tweeting away at Tega. Wait, at Tega Supreme. I was about to say at Tega Onojaife. No, at Tega Supreme. By the way, you can find her just by searching for her name and she will pop up on your timelines. So follow her and find out what she's doing and so much more. And also find out what the ladies in sports are doing, the gains they're making, the deals that are being made, and just the celebration of them at LIS International.
Oh, God. And FIFA is starting World Cup is starting this weekend. It's on Sunday.
Yeah.
You have to go out with a bang.
So that's backing up for you.